Hi, this is Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Friday, July 12th, 2019. The address we're inspecting today is 6180 Southwest 171st Avenue, Beaverton, Oregon, 97007. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the front yard exterior clean out. The equipment being used today is the ViewTech self-leveling HD color video inspection camera. This is one of the best cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it is to be noted that some aged sewer pipes made out of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. So we are in a 4-inch cast iron pipe. And this is a video inspection of the property's main sewer pipe as it leaves the house to where it makes the city lateral connection out there in the roadway. For the connection or for the condition of the sewer pipe under the house, please refer to the home inspection report. Now, I think right from the get-go, because we have an older cast iron pipe out here, it will be recommended as precaution to keep an eye on things, and keep an eye on the condition of this. You can see where the two sections of piping have come together. You can see it's just some normal aging and wear there. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years just to keep an eye on these areas under the front yard here. We are running some water from the kitchen sink to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. We are approaching 15 feet. So far, so good. And like I said, all we're seeing is just that deterioration, a little bit of normal aging and wear at the joints where the two sections of piping have come together. But everything that we've seen so far appears to be in pretty good working condition. There's 30 feet, and pretty much just straight ahead towards the road in front of us. We're going to lose the pitch here. So what we're hoping for is a real strong downhill flow to the water throughout the length of everything that we see. So you're hoping that the drain technicians, when they put in the sewer piping into the house, they put it just like throwing everything off the side of a hill, off the side of a cliff. And for the most part, up till 35 feet, we were doing that. But then right around 34, 35 feet, you can see that the pipe levels a bit here. And you can see what happens when the pipe levels is just things don't move through here as quickly. So we have a little bit of standing water here. What we're hoping for is we enter here, and we'll make this turn. The pitch will improve, and away we go. We hope it's just, 18 inches or less, so we'll see how it goes. Here we are entering at around 34 and a half feet, like I said. And then, yeah, that's exactly what we were hoping for there. So really not too bad. We just got a little bit of leveling as we come around this corner, a little bit of a belly. So we'll say, again, at about 34 and a half feet, we turn. We pop out of it at about 36 feet, so about 1.5 feet, and then it picks back up and away we go. So again, one more reason that we would recommend keeping an eye on this pipe. So we would recommend performing a sewer scope every 2 to 3 years, keeping an eye on things. And then also, I think that realistically you have to go into this knowing that if this section of piping continues to level and gets worse over time, so next time that we come out and it's not 1.5 feet anymore, it's like 3 or 4 feet, 5 feet, whatever, there may be a repair that needs to happen in the future. But as of right now, it's very, very minor, so just something to keep an eye on.
Okay.
Now we have transitioned at the sidewalk area into concrete piping. And then we're going to reach the city sewer right about there, so 63 feet. There's actually a pretty good lip on the pipe, on the connection. You can see a bit of an offset and a pretty good lip where our sewer pipe drops into the city sewer. You can see as we get here, we get right to the edge, the camera just kind of hits smack dab into something. It doesn't really appear to be causing any problems. There's a little bit of buildup around the sides, I think. But maybe not a bad idea to pass the video and the report on to the city, because it's right at their connection out there in the road, and see if they deem any necessary repairs in this area. It does kind of hang up the camera and just kind of stop things right there. And
so what would you be telling the city now?
So at this point, I would say, and we're going to look at the video one more time again when we get back to the office, but I would say at this point the sewer pipe does look like it's in pretty good working condition and passes inspection. There are a couple things there. We would recommend performing a sewer scope or having a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years just to keep an eye on some of the areas of the older piping, cast iron and concrete. Also, there is a little bit of a belly, a little bit of marginal pitch for about 1.5 feet. and we would want to keep an eye on things like that just to make sure that that doesn't increase, it doesn't change over the years, you know, and the house is older. So my hunch is that whatever has happened, and that would be the end of it. But in the event that next time we do a sewer scope and that were to change and now it's 5 feet, so it's worsening, then we would recommend that, you know, a repair be made at that point. So going into this realistically knowing that there could be a repair having to be made to that area around the sidewalk, and then also, you know, passing the video and the report on to the city, just letting them know that our connection of our sewer pipe right as it hits the lateral is not smooth. It's not a smooth transition off into their lateral. It's got a lip, it's got an edge, and the camera hits smack dab into it, and to see what they think as far as repairs being necessary here. But as far as the condition of our sewer pipe from where it leaves the house to where it makes the lateral connection, does appear to be in working condition and passes inspection. I'm going to turn off the microphone for the pullback, but keep the camera rolling for a second, look at everything. We started in cast iron, we stayed in cast iron until we transitioned around the sidewalk area to concrete and dropped into the city lateral at 62 feet. And right about here will be the end, officially a buyer-owner responsibility, 62 feet. We've said the recommendations, so I think those are pretty good, so just something to keep an eye on. Realistically, a repair may need to happen in the future, but as of right now appears to be in working condition, and then inquiring with the city to see if they want to make any repairs in this area.